In a small village, where everyone knows everyone's business, there lived two young people whose love would shake everything to its core. This is the story of Amahle and Kwame. Amahle, a beautiful young woman, working in the village fields with her mother. She laughs with her friends as they carry baskets full of crops. Amahle was a kind, hard-working girl who lived with her mother and father in the village. She helped with the crops and spent her days dreaming of a bright future. One day, while gathering water at the river, Amahle met Kwame. Kwame, a handsome young man, fishing by the river, his muscles gleaming in the sun. Amahle smiles at him and they talk. Kwame was a strong, gentle soul who lived in a nearby village. His family moved to Amahle's village for work. From the moment they met, something special sparked between them. Every day they found reasons to be near each other. Amahle and Kwame meet in secret places. The riverbank, the forest, the quiet fields at sunset. They talk and laugh, their love growing stronger. They promise to keep their love a secret. But Amahle and Kwame's love was forbidden. The elders of both villages had arranged marriages for both of them. Amahle was promised to a man named Jomo, and Kwame was expected to marry a Kojua, a woman from his village. If anyone found out about Amahle and Kwame, they could be punished. Amahle was worried as her father speaks with her about the upcoming marriage with Jomo. Kwame was also worried speaking with his parents, who mention a Kojua. Amahle was torn. She loved Kwame, but her family and her village expected her to marry Jomo. Kwame felt the same way. But they couldn't stop thinking about each other. They sneaked around, meeting secretly, sharing their dreams and hopes. One day, Kwame's friend, Kofi, overhears them talking and realizes they are in love. He's angry that Kwame is breaking the rules. Kofi decides to tell the village elders about the secret love affair. Kofi, a close friend of Kwame, couldn't understand why Kwame would go against the village rules. He was upset and in a moment of jealousy, he ran to the elders, telling them everything he knew about Amahle and Kwame's secret love. The village elders gathered around a big fire, whispering among themselves. Kofi points at Kwame and Amahle, who are both shocked and afraid. When the elders found out, they were furious. The punishment for breaking the village laws was severe. Amahle and Kwame were in danger. The news spread quickly through the village, and soon everyone was talking about their forbidden love. Amahle and Kwame are summoned by the village leaders. They stand nervously in front of the elders, who are seated in a circle around a fire. The village elders called Amahle and Kwame to the center of the village. The villagers gathered, watching them closely. Amahle's heart pounded, and Kwame stood with his head held low. One of the elders say, "You have broken the rules of our village. You must face the consequences of your actions." Amahle steps forward and speaks with a brave voice. Amahle said, "We love each other. We never meant to hurt anyone. Please, listen to us." Kwame also speaks, "We didn't want to bring shame to the village. We only wanted to be together." The villagers whisper to each other, and the elders look at each other with serious faces. The elders were silent for a long time. They had to decide what to do. The village depended on tradition, but they could see the love in Amahle and Kwame's eyes. It was clear they cared for each other deeply. One of the village chiefs stand up. He looks at the couple with a thoughtful expression. He says, "Love is important, but so is respect for our traditions. We will not punish you. Instead, we ask you to show everyone that love can bring us together, not tear us apart." The village elders nod in agreement. Instead of punishment, the elders decided to test Amahle and Kwame's love. They asked them to prove that their love was strong enough to unite the village, not break it apart. Amahle and Kwame decide to hold a big feast and celebration to show the villagers their love is strong and good for everyone. They invite all the villagers, including the elders, to join. Amahle and Kwame worked hard to prepare the feast. The village came together, and soon everyone was dancing, singing, and sharing food. People who had once whispered about the couple's forbidden love now celebrated with them. The villagers enjoying the feast, dancing around the fire and smiling. Amahle and Kwame sit together, holding hands, looking at each other with love. In the end, the village realized that love, when pure and true, could heal wounds and bring people together. Amahle and Kwame's love was no longer seen as a scandal, but a story of bravery, forgiveness, and unity. Amahle and Kwame standing together, looking out over the village as the sun sets, smiling peacefully. Amahle and Kwame proved that love has the power to change hearts, to break through fear, and to unite even the most divided of people. Their story became a legend in the village.